make sure that we're showing up. Let's see.
What are we doing that?
I want to see if it's showing up in the group as well, or if it's just, yep, there we are. See? There we are.
You didn't think it was going to be there?
I wasn't sure.
Oh, you need to be more sure.
So, hey, everybody. Oh, I know what else I have to do. I have to make sure I can see comments in case anybody starts to post. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Well, hopefully you guys will start to see this and can join us. Oh, there we go. Hey, Elsie and Melina. How's everybody doing? I've got like a glare. Oh, it's right there. It's from my screen. Let's see if I go the other way. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hello from Colorado. Hi, Angela. Hi, Becky, Chris, Cosette. Hello, everybody. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Where's our margarita? Did you bring us a margarita?
I don't like margaritas, honey.
We don't even have tacos tonight for dinner, and it's Taco Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
This is like, we're so out of sync here.
Yes, we are.
You're getting bored, Elsie. I can imagine. I was bored, but this week I kicked it into a whole nother level of gear, so I'm not bored now. Not bored now, so anyway. All right, well, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Woo-hoo. So how's it going?
It's going fantastic.
Great. Good deal. Well, I will say, just to talk about last month real quick, holy cow, that was crazy. It was crazy good, obviously, but it was crazy. Here we had this fear of the coronavirus and thinking that, things were going to just tank. And instead, we went to a whole nother level. So, hey, Ann, good to have a margarita for us. Hey, so Dottie and Miranda and Sylvie and Amanda. Woohoo! So, yeah, we had our sales, just to give you guys an idea, my team, you guys, sales in April of 2019 ended at 1.5 million in sales volume. Okay. This April, 1 year later, during a pandemic, mind you, we were at 2.6 million. That's more than double. That's crazy. No, not double.
Not quite.
No, more than a million is what I meant. Yeah, more than a million. Okay, it sounds good to say it was double. Yeah, so you guys, that means you guys are having your best month too. I love that. Congratulations. Congratulations, sunshine. Best month for you for sure. That's awesome. So, hey, Summer. Hey, Liz. So anyway, yeah, so that's crazy. So wouldn't it be awesome to see that continue through May? I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm just blown away. I'm floored. Over a million from last year. That's just crazy. That Rona didn't slow y'all down. Just the fact that, that I was going to say the antibacterial soap definitely helped. I think that it kind of gave us all that confidence that the company is charging forward and, making things happen. And so I think everybody was like, okay, we can do this. And then everybody jumped in, and the next thing you knew, sales were just through the roof.
Yes, they were.
So awesome month. April was amazing. So who thinks we can do that in May? I do. And then we got some more antibacterial stuff coming out this month. So
when's it coming out?
I don't know. They don't know.
How do you know?
We'll know.
Who told you?
Tom. Well, if you would listen to the lives.
Honey, I'm at work.
I know you're working. He's working hard these days. But yeah, Tom announced it on the lives that it'll be sometime in May. And then we've also got, we've got other stuff that they have planned for us during the month of May as well. So that'll be awesome. And then of course the soaps will be back in stock too. It's all a matter of materials. Speaking of materials, we're sitting here talking about how we're out of stock on soaps and a few other things like that. And we know they're we're just waiting for the shipments to arrive. Tom was saying that they have shipments arrive every single day to replenish stock. And it's right now we're just waiting on shipments to come in because they're just out of the core materials on some of this stuff. Hey, Sean. So, but today I just heard that Wendy's, I'm not laughing because it's not funny. Wendy's isn't able to sell burgers right now because they have a shortage there's a big shortage on meat, as everybody knows, but they have a shortage from their supplier. So they're suffering. Can you imagine? I just can't even imagine. I mean, yeah, I just can't even imagine. It'd be like us running out of sprinkles.
It's possible.
No, it's not. They make
Anything is possible, honey.
Well, it is
It's
possible.
wax. It's an oil byproduct.
Okay, well, thanks for depressing everybody.
Everything's possible.
Hey, Liz.
Liz Carroll?
No, Liz Hook.
Liz Hook.
Liz Carroll's on here too. Bonnie's on here. Sean says she loves your hair.
Thank you.
It's long. It's
My
long.
California dude.
Yeah.
Is this California?
I don't know what it is. I don't know. Sean, is that California? Oh, hey, Deborah. So anyway, so yeah, just basic materials that so many companies are having a hard time with right now in getting. There's another direct sales company that they're 80% of their product line is out of stock. 80%. So we are doing amazing. We're doing amazing, and shipments are still coming in every day. And
What
Beth
is our
says
out of
hi.
stock?
Julie, we don't have it's not very big. We have
Really?
soaks are out of
Wow.
stock, and then we have a few other things that typically go out of stock at this time of the calendar or of the catalog time. So it's all good. So anyway, Duane looks like a Latin drug lord. Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
He didn't like looking at all of us. No, Bonnie, he did not like that Zoom call. If I do that again, I have to do it without him.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
They were right there.
You could see them watching
I
you.
can see them watching me, yes.
You have a hard time being
I can't be myself in front of people.
makes no sense. But,
Yes, it does.
oh, you're a hoot. You are a hoot. Anyway, so it's I know that, as you're going in and if you've got parties going on right now and you're going in and your finance stuff is out of stock, just try to, like Tom said it on the live on the 1st, try to be patient and know stuff is constantly being restocked every day. And they're going to keep up with it as best they can on the website and keep adding things to it every day. They're working so hard. And I think it's amazing that we have as much as we do have right now. So I feel very
Well, a lot of
happy about that.
big companies are not working.
Right.
We have a back order of AC units for a job, and they're 22 weeks out or longer, something like that.
Yeah. And
So they're not getting them for 5 months.
but is that the one I was telling somebody about that today, and that they're paying extra to have?
They're paying $50,000 extra to get them here quicker.
Yeah. To get from another company. So they're still going to have to pay for the ones.
No, they're still making those.
Well, how are they getting them quicker?
They're paying $50,000 to cut in line.
So if people are cutting in line, they can do that.
If you have
If you have
$50,000,
well, it
you
wouldn't
can
surprise
skip.
me. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me a bit.
If you have $50,000 to pay for a few AC units, they're going to move you to the front of the
I
line
guess so.
if you're willing to pay extra.
Yeah, that makes sense. But your point is that there's a lot of, hang on, I got to get rid of this screen. There's a lot of companies that are sitting and waiting. Somebody was telling us about a FedEx truck, or was it FedEx or
Yeah,
one of the shipping? Yeah, FedEx.
they
that
don't have
was-
enough drivers.
They don't have enough drivers, and so they have to seal off the trucks when they're fully packed and seal them until they can get a driver to take the truck to make the deliveries. And so their boxes are stuck sealed on this truck, and they can't unseal it until they're out for delivery. So just crazy stuff, supply and demand. Yeah, absolutely. And you're right, Jenny. Some companies are not essential and they have nothing to sell right now. You're absolutely right. We are so blessed. We are so fortunate. So anyway, I made a couple of notes. I was thinking today about so much crazy is going on and so many things are going wrong in different parts of the world that some days I almost feel guilty about how good things are with our company. So, it's kind of I know I was writing a blog last week and I was kind of making fun of myself by saying like, I'm excited and I'm a little afraid to say that. And I'm happy and I'm worried. And it's like all these emotions all over the place. But at the end of the day, I'm so thankful that we do have a company that is ahead of the game, that we're able to be essential and make all this happen. And so that we can continue to, earn a living and help people and all of that. So Color Street is completely sold out. Holy cow. Legging girl is out of leggings. Wow. Isn't that nuts? That is so crazy.
Wow.
Well, anyway, we are very, very fortunate, right? So we do have some out of stock. Shipments are coming in daily. We do have soaps and the other bacteria, we have the soaps that should be replenished. And then we'll have another antibacterial that'll come out this month.
So this soap is antibacterial?
Uh-huh.
They were out of?
Yes. Yeah, we ran out of those. We got some downstairs. I got some for us when we did our orders.
Well, I mean, everybody is going after the same product right now to make that. So
my chair has zebra stripes, Dottie said. It looks like they do. It doesn't, but it looks like it. What'd you say again? I'm sorry.
I'm just saying everybody is after the same product.
Right.
To make anti.
Right. And then the atomizers and the bottles, and Tom talked about all that kind of stuff that we are just, that's where it's the product, it's the
people making
materials.
The bottles. I mean, what's a plastic bottle? That's not essential.
Oh.
Well, those people probably aren't working.
Oh, well, I never thought about that. But they're getting them from somewhere.
Boxes.
But they're paying extra. They're paying more.
Cardboard boxes
they
ship in. I mean, that's not an essential product.
Yeah. Jenny's a full-time teacher, so she's glad to have this to keep you busy. I bet to kind of keep your mind on other stuff right now. So that's good. And then of course that Getting Hitched Blend Bash. I love the fact that they tweaked the weekly price for each week so that it really can, like, it speaks to everybody right now. So that was a really cool thing. And I think that's going to be a fun one. We just got to get, I've got a couple of little soon to be brides that I'm working on because I think that would be a fun one to do. Are we doing a hand sanitizer this month? There is going to be another antibacterial product that'll come out this month. I don't remember if is it the hand sanitizer? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll wait until he gives us the official. We have a director's call Thursday too. So if we learn anything that we can share, we'll definitely do that. Definitely. Love for the brides that want to send bridesmaids some love. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So that, I love the Getting Hitched Blend Bash. I think that's super neat. And then, okay, so have y'all paid attention? Because I've seen them and I really wasn't paying attention until a video I saw today. Have y'all been paying attention to how amazing our video quality has become? Did you see the video today with Danielle?
No.
It's black and white and she's smelling amber rose. I shared it.
Amber rose colored?
Yes.
Okay.
I shared it on my business page if you want to look at it there. That video was so good. Like that, to me, I don't know, that just kind of like transported me right to believing in everything that she was selling, that video was about. I am so loving our videos. And then I went back and was watching some of the videos on our website. And I mean, I'm noticing some of them you can tell are still the older ones, but all of our video quality has improved immensely. So yeah, you guys have noticed too. Awesome. It is fantastic. It sure is. I'm loving that. So if you haven't seen the one, go to the Pink Zebra homepage, and it starts off black and white. It's Danielle smelling I think she's smelling the little, what are those things called? One of these. And watch that video. It is so good. And the music is good. It's just good. It's good. I'm so excited about it. And then from there, I was kind of playing around on our website and noticing that, again, it's been there, but I hadn't really paid a lot of attention to it. But you know how when you look at the website, there's boxes, like a box for the sprinkles and a box for the simmer pots and all that. But if you play that, it's actually an informative little video. I was thinking you click that and it would just take me to the website. So I never really played with it. Shame on me. So I clicked it today and I'm like, oh my gosh, it is an informative. What are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing at my shirt.
Oh.
I'm showing my shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we're supposed to be right now.
Yeah. So anyway, watch the videos on your website if you haven't watched them yet, because they are very informative. They are good, and some of them like actually explain, like if your customer wants to know what's in the soaks or whatever, go, oh, you know what? Check out that video. It's right on our website. It's right there. It's awesome. So, hey, Barb. So Duane, yeah, so you wore your shirt, and it was funny this morning, like ever since the pictures have been popping up for.
The shirt has shrunk.
It's shrunk.
Since I got it. You must have washed it in hot water.
Yeah, that's what happened. But you know, all of the pictures keep coming up in our memories of our incentive trips in the past, because right now would be the time that we'd be on one.
Yep.
And since we had been to the Virgin Islands, I put on all my jewelry and stuff this morning. These are all things that I've gotten when we were on our trips, and I just, October can't get here soon enough. But it's all good though. It's all good. But yeah, I'm like, we're in the feels part of it at this point. We're just missing it. Barb thought you'd been working out.
Yes. Thank you, Barb.
Hey, Mary. Yeah. Thank you, Barb. He needed that.
I've been working out.
That's right. That's funny. So anyway, yeah, October will be here soon and all that kind of stuff. But we were just kind of reminiscing and thinking about all that stuff. So it'll be here soon enough.
Yep.
It's those polyesters that get in your closet and shrink your clothes. There you go. That's what it is. That sounds like legit.
I knew it was something.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so I'm hoping, I just over the course of this since we started in the lockdown, I gotta turn the air conditioning down. It's starting to get hot in here. It's because you're sitting in here.
Honey, it's because you're hot.
Oh, okay.
And everywhere you are.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so when this whole thing first started, I don't know about y'all, and I'm sure everybody did, but I went through a weird, like, strange emotional ride. At first I was, it's going to be okay. And, I mean, I don't know. At first I was kind of like,
Go up to the other one.
Oh, okay. But at first I was like, can't reach it. Ooh, that blinded me. At first I was kind of like, we're stronger than this and we're going to be fine. And I was, and keep that attitude and all these great things. And then about, I don't know, week 2, week 3, I kind of started buying into all of, oh my gosh, and it is scary and all that weirdness. And I fought it because I knew better as far as, you gotta keep your mental self happy, whatever. You got to keep yourself motivated and moving in the right direction, right? And I know that. I kept telling myself that. And every day I was like, today's going to be a good day. And then I guess it was about, 2 weeks ago. I don't even know because we've all lost track of time. But all of a sudden I realized I'm like not in a happy place. Like I'm just doing everything I can to smile and get through the day. I think I finally realized that. And I guess it was last week that really hit me that I was in that place. And so that was when I thought, I gotta shake this because this is just not good. It's not a good place to be in. So anyway, to Amanda, same. Yeah, right. I mean, it's just been weird. And I'll be the first to admit I'm usually a very positive and upbeat person, but boy, this was getting the best of me. And every time I had to quit watching the news all the time because it was dragging me down. And then, you have a conversation with somebody who's whether they're being impacted or they're having to deal with, their kids being home and trying to school them and they're struggling. And then, you take on that emotion for them. And oh my gosh, it was just been a roller coaster. And so, I don't know. It's almost as if when they told us that we could go into phase 1, even though my brain says I'm still not going to get out there a lot because I'm still a little leery. I don't want to get sick. And it's not about me getting sick. I don't want to bring it to my parents or anything like that. But I did feel like, okay, so it's starting to let up a little bit. And anyways, this week, I got up and I went back to, I decided I'm the only one who can control how I feel, right? So I got up Monday morning and I literally went back to how I did things before. Because during all this, I had given myself permission to sleep in a little bit, right? I gave myself permission that I didn't have to work out first thing in the morning, that I'd get around to it later in the day because I had nothing but time, right? I mean, I was giving myself all these permissions until all of a sudden I realized I have totally, I'm totally out of sync. So Monday I woke up and I decided to get back to, before I do anything else, I do these things. And oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much better about and I'm being more productive again.
Awesome.
So yeah, well, but I don't know how many, everybody keeps talking about how we've been going through this for 2 months. So I'm thinking, well, how long was I feeling that way? Because wow.
I've enjoyed the traffic because there is none.
Right. But because you've been at work, I am alone all day long.
Oh.
Well, and I know, but, I love being alone. Don't get me wrong. I am all about reading and learning, and I'll watch TV. I try not to watch TV till later in the day, but I'm all for being alone, but it needs to be on my choice, not because I have to be alone. And then all of a sudden you're alone all the time. And it's like, oh my goodness. So
no trips to the store.
No
nail getting
done. My
No
nails. Oh, it's just a sad thing. No, nothing.
I bet that was tough for you.
Oh, hush. Now he's going to get mean.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
You haven't had your nails done in a while.
The reason I'm sharing all of this is because I have decided this week that basically, even though I took on a course, I started doing an iPhone photography course, and that's been fine. But now I have a little better attitude about it. Yeah, I know. He's funny. I have a little better attitude about it, so maybe I'll actually absorb some of the information. The one thing I notice is when my attitude isn't right, I don't absorb anything. I may be sitting here learning, but nothing's sinking in, nothing's sticking. So this week I decided, okay, you know what? We're going to the country's going to start to get back together. So now I really need to focus on some things that I want to get done before everything is just back to full force, right? Of course, that is kind of, what do you call that when you procrastinate? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I better hurry and get that done. That's kind of where I'm at, I guess. I'll just be honest with you guys. But hey, at least I got there, right? So anyway, so I decided that I'm going to use these next couple of weeks to enhance my business somehow. So some of the things that I actually was chatting with Melina today, and we were talking about samples and how we send out samples. And I want to really up my game on samples. I have a friend who has a boutique, and every time they send out anything, in their little package, they'll have a little card that'll have information about something else on it. And they just have cute little things. And I always enjoy seeing what they're putting in their packages. So I thought, you know what, even though it's just a sample, it's important that I'm showcasing who I am and who we are as a company. So I put together some of the things that I'm going to start doing when I send out a sample, because a sample is everything, right? This is how we draw people to us. I've been using these I got these from the back office. These are the little sample pouches, and I had ordered some labels a while back, and then I handwrite on there what the mix is, if it's a mix. I think I'm going to start putting the label in the front though, because it just feels like it's blank here. But anyway, I'll figure that. But anyway, so today I went and I ordered myself some cute little pink little stickers that I could either put, you're laughing.
No,
I can either put it on a card or on the envelope, because I think that's just personalizing. It's a cute little sticker. I sign a lot of my stuff with an XOXO, and so I did a little XOXO and then, our logo and my name. So I got those, and then I got these cute little cards that I can write a note to them. And then I have these that I had printed out a while back that I can just handwrite. Like say if I'm going to drop off an order, because I do that a lot, I can actually handwrite a note on here to whoever I'm going to drop it off with and stick it in their bag. But I think I'm going to start adding an extra sample to their bag, just of something that I know they've not tried. I mean, why not while I'm out making the trip? But anyway, okay, so I have these cards, but I ordered some different ones that have a little bit more of our information. And then I went on to our Vistaprint website, and they have these Scent Flirt cards that on the back it says Scent Flirt, and then on the back it tells what Scent Flirt is. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, so they've got it right there for me. So I updated it with my information, and I ordered some of those because I want every single person that I come in contact with to know about Scent Flirt, because today my volume jumped because of my Scent Flirt customers. So I like that. I want that to happen every month. So I want to increase that. And then of course I have my little labels, just like address labels. So what I'm going to do, and as a little something extra, I'm going to start putting this in every one of the little sample bags, either just a little go card, and I could squirt it with something. And when it gets too hot outside, if I'm worried that the sprinkles might melt, I can just put this in a little note card and send it off. So, okay, so I've got the sample bag with my label and a mix. And then I've got the Scent Flirt card that's coming that I ordered on our Vistaprint thing through our back office, 20% off until the end of the day tomorrow, by the way. My cute little sticker that I ordered for outside of the envelope, my return address label that I'll put on the envelope, and then my own note card with a personal note, and then of course my business card. So if you look, all of this plus the little Scent Flirt thing is about this size. This actually will fit into one of these envelopes, just a regular envelope. So you can do that, or if you want to add, like on some of them, this is the outdated one, I know. I've got to order some of the new ones, but this one still had the correct kit price, so that's why I was still using them. But anyway, if you wanted to add a few more things, you can, and then just have it in here. But it's almost, I don't know, I just thought that was a really cute idea, and it just ups my presentation, because to me, it's all about a presentation. Before, I think I was just sending my bag and my business card, and I mean, what are they going to do with that, right? So now I'm sending them a little positive little note with some goodies, and then I'm sending them a separate little card with the Scent Flirt information on it.
Is this your good customers or everybody?
No, this is anybody who wants a sample. So now just
sample people.
Yeah, this is sample people.
Okay.
Yes. And of course, I'm very careful. I don't just send out samples to.
But you're going to add this to people that you drop off stuff to?
No, I'm going to add my. I already do this note card.
Yeah.
But I may start adding, because I have several of these, and why not?
Well, no,
send a sample
and
give them one of these too as a thank you. Sure.
And spray a scent on there and say, look, we can hang this in your car.
Actually, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. It's going to definitely take more work, and it's going to cost me a little bit of money.
But they're already a customer, and they're already buying from you.
Right.
So
and
it's
it just gives them more
to upsell than it is to sell.
Right. Some of you guys may already do all of this kind of stuff, and if you do, then that's awesome, and I would love it if you'd share if I'm leaving anything out that you can think of. But I mean, yeah, my motto has always been keep it simple. And although I still go by that, I also really wanted to kind of enhance my presentation, because I'm noticing that people that I purchase from, I do look at the presentation of all of it, not just the item that I get, but how they sent it to me, how it was packaged, all that kind of stuff. So like I have the little, I have these little white bags that I would put a little paisley head sticker on. But I mean, yeah, how hard would it be for me to have some of these things ready to just drop in? So yeah. Yeah. So I was so excited to give my hairdresser a sample. I put her tip in the sample bag, so she has to open it. That's awesome. That's a great idea. I love it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm always playing around with stuff to try to do it a little differently, but this, I'm really pleased with this and how I think it's gonna all come together. Again, it's gonna be a little bit of a cost, but you know what? We invest in our business, right? And that scent flirt thing, if you haven't seen them, go on to, your back office and then go down to the Vistaprint, log in and go in and look at that, because they have a couple of different options. They have the one about flirting, but I thought, well, not everybody's gonna understand that, and I don't want to send the wrong message to somebody I don't know. So I just did the scent flirt one, but on the back side, it tells all about scent flirt. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. I want more people on scent flirt because I love having that automatic. And I love the, I know some people are really getting into, Michelle had shared with us the ones that she's doing, how she kind of gets people, her VIP club and all that kind of stuff. And I love that as well. I haven't stepped into that yet, but I would love it if they just went right to the website and ordered. And I say that as I also say, I have been one to always take care of my customer orders. Very few will go through the website, but I really have noticed that now every time there's a special or anything, I am bombarded with messages to please order this and please do that and please do this. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what, if I had just trained them to kind of go to the website is not, fantabulously user-friendly, but it is user-friendly. What?
But these customers you have that you do this for have been your customers for a while.
Yes, I will always.
They are your customers because you take care of them.
This is true, but I can still take care of if they went to the website. So what I want to start doing, because I'm thinking about that too, what I want to start doing is every time somebody places an order, I automatically turn around and send them that, a thank you with a Go card that's squirted in my card. I send thank you notes out, but not as regularly as I should. But you're absolutely right. I mean, they are my customers because I do take really good care of them. I've babied them. And those people, some of those people I may not be able to ever wean off, and that's okay. I mean, they've been great customers. I don't want to lose them. Right. But I would like to try to get people now, instead of me saying, no, just call me and I'll take care of it. I would love to get people to go to the website, new customers as they come in, instead of training everybody to keep doing it this way. So Amanda's been giving goodie bags to her ship deliveries. They get a bottle of water, snack, sample bag, and a pre-soaked Go card. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, that's very nice. That is very nice. I love that. I don't know, does anybody get the Erin Condren planner? The one thing I've always noticed about them too is you don't get.
I don't need an Erin Condren planner.
When I get the Erin Condren planner, I always love how they have those little cards in there that have like a little saying on it. And they're a bigger card, right? They're like that you can, and I can turn around and I can send it to somebody, or I can handwrite it on, because sometimes they're postcards. But I love all that kind of stuff, just extra little extras.
Yep.
So anyway, y'all probably already do all that stuff, but I thought I'd share. Okay. Another thing that I pulled out today and realized that I needed to work on is, do you guys remember, I don't know if it was last month or the month before, but Tom, when he went live, he was talking about I am, and then he went on and read his story. Did you see that one? Talking about how I am a father and husband and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. Does anybody remember that?
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it. Well, we at the ranch, the directors did an exercise that was similar to that, but it was basically the greatest story. In fact, I have the book here. It was the greatest story. Tom actually handed this out to us. It's the greatest story ever told. Oh, I don't want to go any further because you guys that are going to go to when the Pink Sapphire Tour starts back up again, you will get to experience this. But in the meantime, be thinking, because it put me on the spot. Liz was there with me, and it was kind of like, oh my gosh, we got to come up with this in 5 minutes. So you could be thinking about it, and you can go, yeah, thanks, Dana, for giving me the heads up. But anyway, they're going to give you the opportunity to write the greatest story ever told. And of course, when you open that book, the pages are blank because it's your story, which I think is so cool. So Tom, he did the whole I am. And what they are going to encourage you to do is write your I am, write your story. So I had started it when we were at the Pink Sapphire Tour right before lockdown. And I liked where it was going, but again, we only had a few minutes, and it was like, I cannot possibly put all of this onto this piece of paper. So I took it home and I said, I'm going to work on it. And I stuck it in my file folder, and there it sat. And we went through the whole pandemic, and I'm just now pulling it out to say, you know what, I need to finish that because I want to be able to tell my story. So, and it's not just your story, like my story of I've always told is, you know, I just bought a kit because I wanted a discount, and things just kind of developed. And I mean, my story is just, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't reach a lot of people because people are like, okay, so she bought a kit because she wanted a discount. I mean, whatever. But if you knew my story, if you knew more about me and what makes me who I am, I mean, it goes back to how I was raised with this work ethic that, you know, it's a little bit insane sometimes, but it's because of my parents. And then, you know, how I went through my hospitality. I fell into my hospitality career, really and truly. I fell into that. And then it wasn't until my son was born that I realized that I worked way too hard, and that I really wished that I had gone a different route, because I was working harder, not smarter. And no matter how smart I wanted to work, you just don't do that in the hospitality industry. If anybody's in the hospitality industry, you know what I'm talking about. You were literally at the mercy of the company owner and your customer always. So anyway, and then jump ahead 20 years. So the bottom line is, I want to encourage you guys to think about your story, your real story, not just why you bought your kit, but the real story behind it. Like what really, what makes you who you are. And, you know, you don't have to make it a sob story, because I know we have sob stories, and you want to talk about all that, but it doesn't have to be one that brings you to tears every time you tell it. You just want people to know who you are and what makes you who you are, and where you get the strength that you get to muddle through and to keep working and fighting and going forward, and what makes you want to succeed in certain areas, or what makes you just, you know, if I don't know, if it's that you're in this because you just have fun and you need that that joy in your life from time to time. Well, why is that? Like, you know, what got you to this point that this fulfills that place in your heart, that kind of thing. So I don't know if any of that makes sense, but that's what I'm working on. I pulled it out and I'm working on it. I want to finish it so that I have my story that I can truly share with people when they're really interested in hearing my story.
Awesome.
So, and, you know, I mean, if anybody blogs, or if anybody, even on our website, you know how you can tell a little bit about yourself, and you can share your story right there. And it's funny because when I started writing this, I started really thinking about how I got to where I am. And that's stuff came out that, I don't know, that I wasn't expecting, that it made me realize, like, yeah, that is kind of why I do that. Or that is why I, you know, do certain things. So anyway, think about it. When you get to your Pink Sapphire Tour, whenever you go, when they get started back up again, and Connie says, I want you to take this piece of paper, you can go, you know what? I'm ready. I've got it. I know what I'm going to write about. So anyway, for fun. And hopefully those will get started up as soon as everybody's able to travel and open and ready to go. Right?
When will that be?
I don't know. I guess we don't know.
We don't know.
And then the last thing I thought I would talk about is just pink sapphire. I had somebody, hi Kellyanne and Victoria and Becky. I had somebody say to me recently that she didn't realize that there was something for, that she didn't know about pink sapphire, and that she didn't realize that there was that level. And so I thought I wanted to make sure I mention it on our call tonight, that you know, the pink sapphire is something that if you want to strive for, you certainly can. It's not something that you need by any means, but you know, it's, some people really like to have that goal to get to, and it's a cool goal, because if you're shooting for that, then your sales are going to obviously improve, and your commissions are going to improve, and I mean, things just automatically kind of start to improve, right? So for anybody who wants to know, that the pink sapphire it goes from July to the end of June for the next year. So if you're not there right now, you can start in July working to build your business to where you have to have 15,000 in sales for that time frame, and then you have to have graduated Bash Camp. The cool thing about Bash Camp now is you don't have to wait for that to come around. Connie used to do the trainings, and you had to once a week, you know, log in, or not log in, but listen to her live and do all of the assignments and stuff. Now you can do it at your own pace on the Pink Zebra Academy. So there's that. And again, if you aren't anywhere near right now, but you're thinking, you know what, that might be kind of cool. Starting July 1st, you'll want to go for it and make a plan and figure out how you can get there. And a lot of people that hit pink sapphire more than likely also earn the incentive trip, I'm guessing, because I mean, if you think about it, 15,000 and what was it, 17,000 points. So if you think about the recruiting and all the other little things that you get points for along the way too, you'll be there more than likely. So, or at least get close. Although the points is for less months, but still something to work for. So there's that. What else?
That's it.
Oh no, where's my little sapphire?
Oh,
Is it sitting right there?
Your sapphire.
Yeah, I was going to show them my sapphire.
What does it look like?
In case anybody likes the little pink diamond.
Yeah, this is?
Yeah, the little pink diamond. So see, you get one of these at reunion, or they'll mail it to you. It's kind of cool. Thank you. Speaking of reunion, I don't know about y'all, but Becky, so excited. She just hit her first pink sapphire in April. Awesome.
Wow.
I love
Yay.
it. That's exciting. So, the virtual reunion, hopefully you guys are getting signed up for that. That is.
Full stop.
What?
A virtual.
It is virtual.
Reunion.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Honey, watch your language. You know what it is. We've talked about it. They're doing it virtually. We've talked about this.
I don't know what I heard you mention it. We're gonna have to do something.
No, we're not doing. We.
What do we do?
Are not doing anything.
What are we signing up for?
To attend.
Attend a virtual.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not have this conversation right now.
We're attending a virtual reunion.
No, it's like he's on another planet. Why is he even here?
It costs us money.
It costs us money because we get goodies, honey.
Oh.
They're going to make it as good and as awesome of a reunion as possible. There's 3 different levels, and depending on if you just want to attend, I don't know, Shannon, right? Oh my God. Like, hi. But it's awesome because the people that couldn't go for one reason or another are now able to attend, and we're all going to be virtual. It's going to be awesome. So
there's going to be 500 people watching this virtually?
Yeah. They did so Rachel Hollis did a virtual Rise. Everybody's laughing. Did a virtual meeting, her Rise conference on Saturday, I think it was, anybody that attended that. And everybody I'm hearing said that it was amazing. I'm so extra too, Shannon. I am so extra.
Can we, is this something we watch on
the computer? We can actually put it up on the television downstairs.
We put it on the TV?
Sure.
Get popcorn and make like a movie night?
No, we're gonna make it fun. It's not gonna be just a night. It's a day and a half.
Oh God. Are you kidding?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
More
I need a
food?
margarita. Cinco de Mayo.
Can we have
Give
friends
him
over?
some Benadryl.
That'll knock me out. Who said that?
Shanna. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah,
Huh.
everybody, Melissa says she'll bring the popcorn. Or she's
Heck yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. I've talked about
It
this.
could be fun.
It's gonna be
It
a
could be
blast.
fun because I know.
In fact, I think you
it would-
even talked about this already. It's gonna be fun.
All right, we'll see.
You just like to give me a run for my money. It's going to be so much fun, and I think it's going to be cool that it's virtual.
Might be
He's
something
trying to get
more
you
of.
to tell about it. Oh yeah, right. That's right, Bonnie. That's what he's doing. Yeah. So there's 3 levels, and depending on what you want to pay for, what is it? I'm so extra, Shannon. I'm so extra. That's the one that gives you like everything. They'll send you a box and you'll get, goodies and all that kind of stuff.
Virtual
Just
goodies?
like, no, the goodies are for real.
Oh, for
You'll
real
actually be able to touch them and feel
goodies.
them.
Okay.
It's going to be awesome. They're calling it a hometown reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does they put your name on the screen if you buy the hot dollar package? Huh?
I don't know.
They should.
Yeah, they should.
Like, we want to thank so and so for buying the
Our
hot dollar.
sponsors.
There you go, our sponsors for buying the hot dollar
No,
package.
No, we got the I'm so extra. That's hilarious. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be fun. They will, and they're going to have, like the people.
Well, hang on a second. You said this was a day and a half?
It's actually, yeah.
What days is this?
It's, I've got it on the calendar.
It's not my weekend, is it? Is it a Monday and a Tuesday?
No, it's not a Monday and a Tuesday.
It's Saturday and Sunday?
I think so. Somebody tell me what hey Dana, tell me what I have it in my calendar. Hang on, I'll tell you.
Can we tape it and watch it later?
No, we're not watching it later. We're watching it with everybody. You are ridiculous.
All right.
Okay, it's August 7th and 8th. Oh, it's Tom's birthday.
Oh, wow.
It's Friday and Saturday.
Oh, right.
It's Friday and Saturday.
Yay.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
It's in August, you said?
It's August 7th and 8th. You're fine. It doesn't come anywhere near deer season.
All right.
Good grief.
My problem with those deer season.
Fine. You're fine. It's going to be fun. Hopefully we can meet up with some of our team to watch some together. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so they're going to be the people that are like the Paisleys. They're going to do a thing at Tom and Kelly's house at dinner that night. So the people that are in the Paisleys can come down for it if they want and get their awards. And, yeah.
Oh, that's kind of different.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. They're going to do the best that they can do. They're going to go like so over the top on this thing. I just know it. Don't you know it? They're just going to make it amazing.
Wow.
Can't party too much on Friday night. That's right. Early morning on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I will miss so much interacting. I know. That's the hard part is the interaction for sure. For sure. We just, with not knowing,
Do we have to wear those virtual things where we can look around and see everybody in the audience?
No, I don't.
It's not like that?
I don't think so. C-type personality. I don't even know. What is the C-type personality? I forget.
She wants to see you.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So anyway.
Cool.
Other than that, I would love to hear from you guys if you're doing anything really different right now for your business that you've never done before. I know so many people are going live and doing such a great job at that. I know some people are playing games. Yep. I've seen bingo. I've seen Zingo.
Punch Cup.
Yeah. See, you are paying attention. I'm so proud. He pays attention on the Punch Cup.
Punch Cup. That just kind of got my curiosity. It's like, what the heck is Punch Cup?
Yeah.
Just there.
Punch Cups.
Punch Cup.
Make your own bundles. Mystery hostesses. I've done those before. Those are awesome. Cray personality. Absolutely. So it's going to be a big type of Zoom, Duane. Oh.
Come No way.
Bonnie.
That's something.
Yeah, everybody's going to be able to see you.
Oh hell yeah!
But you can see them.
That's
like the Zoom call. That's what she's saying.
We're not going to have 500 people on the screen. They'd be tiny.
That's funny.
That's what I'm saying. We need to wear
the
the glasses. We just look around and see everybody.
And the virtual stuff. Dana's going to do a Zingo. Awesome. Critical about everything. We need to teach us how to do those fun games. I know. That would be kind of fun if somebody, like if you do something that, or if you figured something out that you're really getting good at or whatever, go live and show us what you're doing. That would be kind of fun. Or take some pictures or do something. Liz is just starting to get back on track from her accident, going to do some lives, which is new to you. Awesome. You'll do awesome. You usually do events. Yeah, so I get it. We do, in fact, this time of year we do a lot of events. So that really was crushing when all of that fell apart. In fact, I'm hoping I have a big event in September. I hope that they don't cancel it. The Shop Till You Drop. I hope they don't cancel that. But luckily I also do a lot of networking and all that kind of stuff too. So thank goodness that's kind of kept us alive.
Yeah.
Do a punch cup training. Yeah, we should get somebody who's done a couple of those. I know Alicia's done them, and I think Angie's done them. Who else has done?
I think Susan does them.
Susan's done them. I did online sales over the weekend and took 22 packages to, whoo, awesome. Good job, Mary. Shannon's doing PZ Bingo and Punch Cup. $760 last week in under 2 hours.
Wow.
That is awesome. Man, don't you love it?
Wow.
Tiffany says, my group has always been run on games for over a year. Oh, well, you'll have to share some of that with us. I think because I think, was it Liz that said she does a lot of events? So many of us have done business differently that all this new stuff with the live has kind of been a learning curve. But, I mean, everybody's getting into it, so I love it. Becky usually does events. And this new norm, virtual blend bashes have been huge, awesome. Punch cup training would be great. We'll just ask the question if somebody would be willing to do one, because I mean
Who was it trying to explain it one time?
Well, Alicia was trying to explain it, and
oh, that's right. She did it on the call.
She did, but it's hard to understand unless you're kind of watching it. Like I know how to get it kind of set up, and I've kind of got that figured out. But it would be nice to just watch someone do, like they could do a fake one, even with us, to where some of us are the customers and kind of playing around. I can check with Alicia and see if she'll do one if we don't get any other volunteers. But game training on Consultant Corner, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, Dana. We just need to let Connie know because she's looking for topics.
Yep.
Great idea.
Yes.
Working on punch cartons this Sunday. You sold all of them. That's awesome. Yeah, Alicia does rock at it. So I'll definitely reach out to her too. And maybe I'll make a post on Pete's, and if y'all could come in behind me and go, yeah, Alicia, come on, give me some. Oh, let's do this. Michelle Hurd does some fun looking punch cartons. She does. She does a really cute little display. She does. So yeah, there's so many cool things that we can do. I just love it. We are so fortunate in this business that we can keep on going. So cool. Mystery boxes are my go-to. Every party. Awesome. Yeah, I love doing, I've done the mystery boxes, and then of course mystery host as well. And I guess it could be the same thing, but I've done mystery boxes where they get to pick one, like a number. I've got boxes numbered 1 through 5 or 1 through 8 or whatever, and they get to pick, and then there's a gift inside of that. Use a blend bash spot for punch board. Perfect. Yeah. Awesome. Well, we'll have to ask and see if anybody'd be willing to kind of go live and do a little training. That'd be perfect. And oh my gosh, it's already 6:54.
Yes, it is, Dana.
Yeah, I know. So does anybody have anything you want to share with us real quick before we go ahead and say good night? Because thank y'all for staying on for so long. I didn't realize time flies when you're having fun.
When will we know more about what's coming out this month?
So this is just my observation.
Yep.
But I think because what was the last thing that they did? Was it the sunshine? There was something they did and we didn't get any notice, and it was like crazy. And everybody commented they loved it, not having the notice. They went back to doing it the way they used to do,
And then
where we
everybody
didn't have the
complain
note.
about
They used to complain about it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden when they shifted it and started giving us notice,
Yeah. People complain about
people
that.
complained about it. So they went,
Right.
so they took it back the other way, and everybody seemed to love it this time. So I don't know. Maybe they'll be just surprising us, and maybe they'll give us some tips and whatnot. And like I said, if we learn anything on Thursday that we could share, I will definitely do so. But anyway, I'm thrilled. I'm excited.
Well, we can't make
Thanks,
ourselves
Tiffany.
happy.
Thank you guys. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic May. If it's anything like April, it will be. So you guys everybody just showed that, when things get tough, this group just turns things around and gets going even harder at it. So I love it. Yeah, Bonnie, Bonnie says I like having limits on the soaps and all that kind of stuff. That was a really good idea. I do like that. Really wish they would keep the different blend bashes like the Mommy and Me. That would be awesome. I know. I thought so too. And maybe in the future they will. And you know what? Ideas and feedback. I'm sending emails constantly to that email address. So definitely keep sending your ideas, because they're looking at all of it, looking at every bit of it. So anyway, you guys have a great Cinco de Mayo and a great week and a great month. And we'll chat on the group.
We were doing this again?
Well, we do it on the first Tuesday of every month.
Okay.
And actually, we weren't supposed to be on tonight, which is probably why I was all...
Why weren't we?
Because we would have been in the Virgin Islands.
Oh, true.
So,
My mistake.
Yeah.
We could still done it there, right?
No.
Going live?
No.
No?
No, we don't have that kind of Wi-Fi capacity.
Well, we need to upgrade.
Okay, Annie. We'll leave you on an island and let you figure that out while we go out and go do our thing. All right, you guys have a great evening. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank y'all.
Good luck in May.
Good luck.